Okay. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? I think we're ready. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. time on the dollar. I need to stop saying that because we gotta know what's happening. Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And Bitcoin is 100k, guys. Officially 100k. It was, 100k before on the CME up here. Actually, 3 times. It was 100k. This is CME futures, 100k, 103, 100 over here. Right now, it went all the way at 105 on CME futures. But right now, every single exchange is also above 100k. So you get a Coinbase is above, 103. This is Bitstamp 103. This is Bitfinex 103. Qcoin 103. Binance 103 and Bybit 103 as well. So we pretty much broke that towards upside. You can see up here the last channel that we had drawn on the chart. We came top of the channel. Right now we are still going towards upside up here, at least pushing towards the resistance level up here. This was also the target on the breakout, and right now it is going towards upside. Ethereum also broke towards upside over here. As you see up here, it's going above the blue box as well. So Ethereum is definitely pumping, and Bitcoin dominance exploded over here towards upside. Exactly as predicted, that because when it gets above 100k, it's gonna explode a little bit towards upside, because everybody's very excited about what's happening. But if you go to look on a weekly time frame, not much has changed. It's outside of the channel. It pulled back to the channel, to the blue box, but it's pretty much already broken towards downside. On a monthly time frame also, over here we had a bearish candle. We're still holding above 10 moving average, so we're gonna see how this plays out long term, but it already is breaking down. Hope everybody's doing in the chat well. Peter is here. Literally, friends who are not in crypto asking me, Bitcoin over 100k now. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting when people around you can start talking about, hey man, should I buy some of that Bitcoin? How is Bitcoin doing? I hear Bitcoin is above 100k. I was checking today the newspaper, and nobody is writing about Bitcoin just yet. I think they are waiting for Norway to wake up and then post the articles at prime time. I can check it right now. Do we have any kind of on the mainstream media over here? Nothing about Bitcoin over here, and this one over here. Nothing about Bitcoin just yet. Yeah, so nothing about Bitcoin just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come very soon. Let me just check a couple of more papers over here. Over here, nothing about 100k. This is a financial paper, and this is another one. Let me just check these two. This is financial papers. No, nothing about 100k just yet. I think they are waiting. Before they start talking about, 100k Bitcoin. Yeah, nothing. Literally nothing. Not even in financial papers there is anything about Bitcoin being at 100k right now. And I'm looking right now at some financial forums. And not even here, there is nothing about the Bitcoin being 100k. even financial forums are not talking about Bitcoin. Imagine that. Guys, we're good. We're going higher. It's gonna definitely be higher. I mean, nobody's talking about this right now. So good. Incoming retail soon. When they start talking about, they were talking about when Bitcoin was 80, 90k. I saw a couple of articles, and then right now they're talking max 104k. Yeah, pretty good. Maybe we'll quickly blow off. By the way, hi do about F-Mon in the chat. Maybe we'll get a quickly blow off like 2017 with a short alt season, but 2017 was parabolic move. And right now it does not seem like I mean, technically it could be parabolic move, but if it wants to be parabolic move, it needs to do this over here. So we have to have another consolidation before it does this, before we get this, major parabolic move. So we are looking for, are we gonna get this move up here before this move? F1, yes indeed, 914. We need video 69 to 100k. What kind of video? 6900K. Good morning. Now alts to the moon. Alts to the moon because I was waiting for this to happen. And right now Ethereum is breaking major level of resistance. But the most important part is this rising wedge up here broken towards upside. And right now Ethereum is pumping. Ethereum is up only 2% towards upside. But that's actually very, very good. I should assume that, you know, altcoins are going to explode right now very soon against everything. Now, when I do usually say that, oftentimes that means that, you know, we are expecting dump on everything. So, you know, there could be something about that. XRP is still consolidating down here towards the downside over here. And I think XRP is going to have a little bit bigger consolidation because it just exploded like, you know, like crazy up here towards top. I missed the pump. Everybody missed the pump. Everybody was sleeping. Nobody was awake. It happened during the night. What's up? 100K. Building. I think 107.11 is the intermediate top for Bitcoin. Well, right now, the way I see it, I mean, this is already the top for Bitcoin right now. Not that kind of top, just the channel top over here. So what we are doing right now is we are actually trending in this channel over here right now towards downside. There's actually, you know, two channels over here. So I think right now we are in this top part of the channel over here and we are doing this zigzag up here. The question is gonna be, you know, if we can break up here, we are definitely, you know, this is the last move towards the upside. On the other hand, if we start breaking down here, we might see another consolidation at 90K before we go. But right now that we've broken 100K, I think it's just gonna go. I think, you know, we might get some kind of consolidation over here in this part, but I think pretty much this is gonna go towards the upside eventually. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. But this triangle over here was very, very bullish down here, like never, you know, managed to break towards downside over here. I was thinking if it does break down, we should get some kind of consolidation over here before we go towards upside. That didn't happen. We just broke this towards upside right now. Right now we're consolidating over here, I think. So we're gonna see, but this is a major level of resistance right now over here at these stops because of the channel, and you know, we're gonna see how this plays up. I don't think this is just gonna break 107, you know, 10 and continue towards upside. I think, you know, most like 105, 106 over here, something like that. This, I think there will be consolidation a little bit here before we actually go, if we're gonna go towards upside. So we still have to look at, you know, how the price actually plays out, but right now it does look very, very nice. It is up, you know, almost 4.4% right now, and it looks good. Ethereum is, of course, like we just said, breaking towards the upside. Ethereum is gonna make a new all-time high very soon, I think, because once this actually starts going over here above these levels over here, I mean, I think, you know, Bitcoin, sorry, Ethereum is gonna go above 5K very, very soon. It's already going, right? The question always becomes, you know, where do you get consolidation? Because consolidation will come in any kind of move towards upside, even if there's some kind of, you know, like consolidation like this over here, or anything like that. Like, you will get some kind of, you know, pullback. Something is gonna happen that gets everybody scared. It's gonna go down and it then explodes the last time. I was awake 4 AM UK time while Bitcoin was hitting 104. Binance crashed big time. Yeah, I did hear that Binance did crash. You know, there was problem on Binance. I don't know what kind of problem they had, but the fact that they had a problem, you know, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. I won't say it's a bad sign, but it's a good sign. It always is like that. Like every time, you know, something big happens. I remember, at least in previous bull market, Coinbase used to, you know, have a lot of problems. CNBC new crypto world Bitcoin tops 100K as months 2024 reach. Yeah, but CNBC is financial news. So there will be these newspaper, like financial newspapers and stuff like that. In Norway, you got two major financial newspaper. One is called Finansavisen, and the other is called Børsen. And these two, you know, these are the first that start talking about, you know, Bitcoin is 100K, you know, this company is doing that, that company is doing that. But we got two mainstream newspapers, like the big ones. That's VG and Dagbladet. And when they start posting about Bitcoin being, you know, above 100K, you know, that's top signal, right? We also have right now Coinbase app. I think it's #1. It was #1 for a while in financial apps, but overall it's still not #1. So let me check it over here. You know, how high is this Coinbase app right now? Last time, 5 hours ago, it's 18. It's 18. Let me copy this over here. So I'm gonna show you over here. There we go. So right now, Coinbase app, you know, the thing that the retail uses most to to trade crypto. So in finance app, it is number one. It's been number one for a while, and it goes a little bit, you know, down a little bit up, but you know, in finance app it's been a while, but all apps it's number 18. It was 14 on the 4th of December from the last update, but right now it's 18. So it went a little bit down over here, but I think this is gonna also come to number one eventually. But we are also tracking Coinbase app, guys. We are also tracking. Probably heard me I post in TLR Telegram. What's your name in the Telegram? I don't know. Okay. So it looks good, guys. It looks very, very good. Unfortunately, we don't know just yet, because even though Bitcoin broke 100K, and it was kind of expected over here right now after this long consolidation up here, this is an uptrend consolidation. So you got a couple of different consolidation patterns. You can go up and then you can consolidate down, downtrend trend, and this is called a bull flag, right? And then goes towards upside up here, right? But you can also consolidate sideways, right? Oftentimes you have a big move towards upside and you consolidate sideways, right? That's very, very normal. And then you go towards upside and downside, right? And then you have these big pumps where price actually starts going towards upside. This is not a bull flag. This is actually a very, very bearish flag. But this is also consolidation. But this is consolidation uptrend. Oftentimes when you get this kind of consolidation, they are often some kind of top signal. That's why I say anytime you have these kind of exhaustion patterns, what I call exhaustion patterns, and they tend to break, and if they break towards upside, that means that price is extremely bullish. So when you look over here on Ethereum right now, and you see this rising wedge also like channels, they tend have a chance to break both towards upside and downside, but rising channels have more probability to break towards downside by default, because that's how they work. But when they actually break towards upside, it is extremely bullish move. So over here what we see right now is that let me just go a little back over here. So what we see right now over here is that we have, why didn't this get removed? So what we see over here right now is that we have a big explosive move towards upside. Right now we have this exhaustion pattern towards upside. But if this exhaustion pattern breaks, you know, 105, 106, whatever up here towards upside, this is just gonna go over here, guys. This is just gonna go, because that's gonna be very bullish move. And I think that might actually happen, because I don't see right now that, I mean, retail is definitely noticing us. And I told you at 80K, a retail friend told me to sell. At 90K, you know, my sister told me to sell. At 93K, my niece told me to sell. At 100K, almost 98K, at 93K, my wife told me to sell. And at 8K, my niece told me to sell, and right now we are at 94. So I think when a retailer starts being like, you know what, this is gonna go to 1 million, that's when the problem rises. Because I always say, if the retail is telling you to sell and retail tells this is the top, how can retail know where it's top? That's the whole point of, you know, markets, you know, going up and down and selling, right? It's you go towards upside, and then they think that's not the top, they buy, and that's actually the top, right? But if they think that's the top, it's not the top. I learned this lesson actually a very long time ago, and I'm gonna show you over here on the chart. Not in this chart over here. I'm gonna show you in this chart over here, and we're gonna go back to 2017, because this is just when I came to crypto and everything, because I started, you know, investing over here down here in 2017 or something like that in stuff, and I suddenly discovered Bitcoin and everything else, right? So over here, right, give or take. And I remember it very well, because Bitcoin was going up here, you know, it went from, you know, 1,000 to 3,000, something like that. And a friend of mine was telling me it's done when it was starting pulling back over here. I was like, nah, it's gonna go higher. And it went higher, and I told him, like, you see, it went higher. He's like, nah, it's gonna be finished. It started going down, and he was like, it's done, you know, it's finished. I was like, nah, it's not, it's gonna higher. And it went actually higher. And I still haven't bought, but, you know, I was watching the price very closely. And every time we came to the top, he was like, yeah, it's gonna dump towards downside, right? But now he didn't, right? It's only up here at the top, where, like, when he wasn't, he was convinced that, okay, it's not gonna dump anymore, and that, you know, the price was actually at top, right? But on every pump, when retail think it's the top, it's not the top, because retail cannot analyze the charts. You know, retail doesn't understand, and retail, you know, oftentimes get these things wrong. So when retail tells you to sell and take profits, it's probably not the top. Top S7 market cap, Bitcoin will pass Google soon. Bitcoin will pass everything, guys. Bitcoin will literally pass everything when it comes to market cap. And I just saw CNBC, I think it was CNBC or Fox News, I don't know, whatever it was. It when Michael Saylor was talking about that. And as you know, Michael Saylor don't have any children. And Michael Saylor don't have any, you know, anybody to leave his wealth behind. But so he said maybe he's gonna burn the keys to Bitcoin to give you know, to make Bitcoin even more valuable. Maybe he's gonna take the torch from Satoshi and continue adoption into the future, you know, and make Bitcoin even more scarce by you know, burning the keys to his wallets. I don't think that's gonna happen because there is a lot of people who wants those coins, and he's just, you know, part of the big company. So I don't think he's gonna do that. But I think it's interesting that, you know, he's talking that these kind of ways. So because guy doesn't have any kids, right? And if you don't have any kids, like what you need money for, right? Like he has everything, like he's private jets, he has this and that, like he does what he wants, right? But he doesn't have any kids. That's why, guys, if you don't have any kids, you're not thinking about getting kids, stop working, stop your job, go live life as long as you can. Because if you're not gonna have kids, why do you work? To pay the bills. Then move out, you know, go live with your mom. I don't care what you do. Go to Romania or Bulgaria or some cheap country where it costs like $100 for, you know, 2 years and live there, because life is gonna be better. If you don't have kids, you don't have to work. The reason we work and, you know, do all the hard stuff that's very hard to do is because we have kids and we have to make sure that they are well and off when they grow up. That's why we do it. Because I'm telling you right now, if I did not have kids, I'll probably be in Bulgaria somewhere, maybe down in, you know, Croatia, you know, sipping on some drink at the beach. No, it's not Croatia. Maybe in Australia. I don't know, Bali or something like that. I don't care, right? But I definitely wouldn't be here because you know, why do you care if you don't have kids? So get kids, because that puts you. You know, you're not, people don't have kids, you know, they think they are center of the universe. But as soon as you get kids, you're no longer center of the universe, right? Everything is around, you know, everything, you know, the kids become center of the universe and you no longer matter, right? So all your depression you know, leaves your body, you know, all anxiety leaves your body. The only anxiety you have right now is towards kids and, you know, are they gonna be well off, right? So get kids. You know, and you're gonna be a happier person. Well, technically not. I mean, people without kids are definitely 1% more happier because, you know, freedom and stuff like that. But there is no reason to, you know, work. There is no reason to work if you don't have kids. So if I didn't have kids and I knew I wouldn't have any kids, I would definitely quit my job and go do anything else. Love some life advice. I'll be a millionaire without kids. If you really want to have quality life, you need to have money. No, that's not true. Like only reason I need money right now is to pay off my mortgage, like fix a couple of things around the house, maybe buy a new car, a bigger car for the kids, and, you know, have some money on the side, you know, to have nice vacation and stuff like that, right? Because you need that money. I mean, but above a certain level, and every rich person, I'm not real rich, but every rich person will tell you this. Above a certain level, money doesn't matter, right? As soon as you go to, you know, you go to a couple of hotels, you go to a couple of, you know, parties, you go to a couple of vacations, you have this jet, you have these cars. Like after 2 cars, 3 cars, like how many cars can you buy? It's just, you know, over. How big house do you have? Like, you know, how big house do you need, right? So at one point, the money doesn't make you happy. I mean, it makes you happy when you cannot pay the bills and, you know, money comes in, and that's nice. But, you know, overall, you know, I think if you don't have kids and you have some money, you should be a lot happier and live a better life if you just, you know, do whatever you like to do and, you know, try to live as cheap as possible. Car drinks so cost money. I prefer to be poor. No price can match it. Video coins. Maybe. So there is that. I don't know where we are, but, you know, there is that. Bitcoin right now consolidating up here, and I think the consolidation might actually take a little while up here because it just exploded, right? How much was this move up here? 10% move on the dollar from the very bottom towards top. 10% move. It moved really fast. This started on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. It just kind of went over here after that. But yesterday we had a live stream, and we had a peanut long, and you see right now that we got 255 bucks. So this update on peanut, I did close the trade. And here's the PNL. Can you see the PNL? We got 53 bucks. It was up at 90 bucks at one point up here at the tops, but it started going down, and I closed the trade. And the reason I closed the trade is because we opened the trade. Let me put the line over here somewhere. We opened the trade right over here, give or take, up on this top up here. And you can see down here that we are down a whole bunch of times. Not only that, we came almost to liquidation level. This is 6.4% down over here. We didn't get liquidated, and the price eventually came above the line up here, above the top. We had I was up on like 90 bucks in profit, and it started pulling down. And I was thinking, because if it goes a little bit more down, we are again underwater again on the trade, and I didn't want to do that because it was a bad trade. I mean, this is terrible trade. So I was again thinking, you know, let's just take some profits. We're gonna have more money, and we're gonna do another trade tonight. So guys, tonight, if I'm not, if I'm not too tired, there will be another trade, because right now we do have money. But I took close the trade over here. You can see the sell over here. We got 53 bucks on the account, and right now we got 255 bucks. So we went from 180 to 255, which is nice. Everything looks good and dandy, and there's that. How are L2 coins doing? Maybe there's some potential. What is a big? There is a coin called Matic, right? And it changed name to Poly or something like that. If I don't remember, if I remember right, Polygon USD this is the old one, right? Nice to Matush, nice to catch a stream. Yeah, it's nice to have you here, man. Let's see up here. So, what's Matic called now? Poly or something like that? Polymat. Is this? No, it's not Polymat. What's Matic called? I don't know what Matic is called. Koti is L2. Okay, let's check out Koti. These are old lines, but major levels of resistance, stuff like that. We looked at it before. It's a long time since I look at Koti. It looks nice. Look over here on the weekly time frame, managed to get above the 50. But I think a lot of the thing is it's going up now, right? So anytime you have any kind of box over here, this is a big box, entire box over here. But anytime you have a box and it starts getting out of the box, it starts going, right? Over here there was a box and it gets out and it starts going, right? So I believe a lot of these coins right now that are right now starting going, and they're gonna go above this level over here, because this was the first pivot point over here, and right now they're gonna do this move up here, right? I don't know how high they will pull back over here and create some kind of something like this over here and pull back and then do another third move up here towards the upside. I don't know what's gonna happen, but right now I think a lot of altcoins might actually get above this level over here, right? This first pivot point over here that was created. I think that might be the case. So if you look at some other coins over here, where we go, layer 2 Optimus up here. Optimus made this very, very high. I think it's there's a very good chance for Optimus also to create this higher high up here towards the upside. Arbitum also, yeah, but Arbitum is a new coin. Polygon Matic is now Pol. Yeah, that was a Pol USDT. Yeah, that's Matic. But when you look at a Pol chart, since it's a new name, they got something. So I like watching at full chart of Matic, right? And Coinbase up here, 0.7, yeah. So I like watching this chart, even though it's changed the name, it's still called Polygon on Coinbase, stuff like that. I mean, you can draw the lines on this kind of chart, right? You can draw the chart, and I think a lot of these coins are right now gonna break this level over here, because they've been trending down, and there's been a couple of pivot points over here, and right now we're looking to breaking these pivot points. So we're looking to creating these higher highs pivot points at least, or just continue exploding towards the upside over here. Arbitum also. But again, Arb is a new coin. It's down by a bunch over here on the downside. It's down like 70-80%. It went down inside this box over here, broke the trend, consolidated. Right now it is going towards the upside. I think it might actually get back above 2 point something very, very fast, because it looks like it's very high up here too, but it's only 100% move. Only 100% move. And when stuff, you saw what happens, guys. One of the most boring coins, but well performing coins, just did 100% move. Do you know that, right? Tron did 100% move, guys. Tron did 100% move. This is one of the most boring coins, but most bullish coins, right? So if you look over here, yeah, you know, the pumps were not big, but it was steadily climbing towards the upside, right? But at one point, it did one of the most bullish moves over here, 170% move. This came in one day, 170% move, right? And that's why I'm saying, even though stuff looks like it's going slow, it's never pumping, it's pumping like 3%. Look at Cardano. I'm gonna show you Cardano right now. Cardano is, I mean, Cardano had nice pumps over here towards the upside, but it kind of slowly goes towards the upside over here. Like, all right, it just kind of hugging this move up here towards the upside. It's kind of just slowly climbing, right? But when it goes, I'm telling you guys, like if you thought these kind of moves are big, when it starts doing like these kind of moves over here, it goes fast. It goes really, really fast when it goes towards the upside, and that comes at a later point once it starts breaking out. But right now, it seems that, you know, a lot of coins, let's go to the weekly time frame over here, they're just kind of barely getting out of these zones over here, right? They're just barely getting out of these, you know, very long accumulation points over here. And you can see up here, low, lower, low, lower, low. This is high, low over here, but, you know, entire up here, it was lower, low. So what I'm looking right now on all coins is that these higher lows are gonna get broken up here towards upside. So I'm looking for a lot of coins to get above these levels over here. Not above, necessarily above these, but this last you know, lower high above this last. I'm looking for this to actually break towards upside. So at least we got something like this over here and not something like this over here, right? And that's kind of happening. But at the very late stages, stuff just goes crazy. Stuff just goes crazy, and that's when the big moves are happening. That's when big moves are happening. So Bitcoin up here again, the dominance is right now bounced up here towards the upside of the channel. Right now getting ejected. So we're gonna see how this consolidates over here towards upside. I should assume again that the consolidation up here at the top, should happen. Maybe like over here, and then we're gonna see whether we break or come right back down over here again. You know what's gonna happen after that. But right now this was kind of given that's gonna happen. So right now we have to, you know, give the price a little bit time to, you know, consolidate over here, or, you know, if it wants to go, it's just gonna go right over here towards the upside. But there's that. Yeah, Bitcoin is 100k. Shave your beard. I'm good, man. No, I'm good. So there's that. And again, I'm more excited about what's happening on Ethereum than Bitcoin, because this move up here is so nice. You can see up here how it came above the channel, consolidated inside a blue box, and right now it's going. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm more excited about what's happening with Ethereum than Bitcoin right now. I'm extremely excited about this Ethereum move. And if you look at Ethereum a little bit more closer, then we have had a couple of boxes up here. This is an old chart with you know, major lines and levels and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you a little bit that over here. This is a blue box over here. I don't know what this is. Yeah, these are the tops. This consolidation box over here. Let me remove this line. Let me move this line over here. This is just consolidation box. We don't need that right now. There we go. And we're gonna remove the moving average so we can see the chart a little bit better. There we go. I'm gonna remove that. So you see what's happening. It is going fast towards the upside right now over here in this last part. Over here, this is a 4K level. 4K could not break this level, and right now it's going up there. Up there over here. I'm a little bit interested whether this is gonna be the line or not, but right now I'm definitely looking at, you know, it could hit at least right now, you know, 4.2 or something like that over here towards the upside, towards these levels up here, 4.2 all-time high. But I think it's gonna go even higher, like it's gonna go to 5.2 or 6 right now. Who knows? But you know, there was major levels of resistance up here, and these are either weekly or monthly. Is this monthly? Yeah, I think this is monthly. So it is breaking towards upside up here right now. And again, Ethereum has not gone up as much as Bitcoin. From the bottom towards top is 345%, and Bitcoin is up 500% since last time I saw it. So I should assume that Ethereum should outperform Bitcoin. By how much, I don't know. But, you know, at least 600%. You know, Ethereum has to go at least up to 600%. That's at least another 63%. You know, to outperform Bitcoin right now, and I think it's gonna happen. Correction XRP is massive. It's not massive, it's actually quite nice. if you look at it over here on the hourly, it's just kind of flagging over here at the top. It's just kind of flagging. It looks messy because it exploded too much. It's just 25% down. It's normal move. Like this over here is a normal correction. There is nothing wrong about 25. Even 30 to 40% corrections on these kind of moves is very normal. There is nothing. There is no problem with these kind of moves. Let me show you up here on Dogecoin. Dogecoin also had the big consolidations, right? Let me go a little bit bigger time frames over here. Yeah, explode towards upside and pull back like 22%. They explode towards upside and pull back another 23%. Over here it pulled back another 16%. But these are small consolidations, right? It could pull back like 30-40%, but it's still very normal. You know, you pump 100%, you gotta pull back 20, 30, 40%. It's just normal pullback, right? But people think, yeah, down to 40%, you know, it's gonna go down. Nah, it's not gonna go down. That's just how stuff works, especially in bull markets. When price starts pumping 100-200% per day, I don't think it's gonna do 100-200% per day. But right now, we definitely see 100% moves on coins, right? Even a boring coin like Tron that explode 100%, can explode 100%. Then everything, you know, these meme coins definitely can explode 100-200% at the top of the rally. That's very common. But you gotta understand, stuff pumps 100%. It's gonna pull back like shit, you know. That's gonna happen. Is alt season postponed? Why should alt season be postponed? I agree, but it's painfully don't take profit. Yeah. That's life, right? So do we have anything else interesting over here right now? Let me go and see over here. This is stock market right now. Let's just go look at stock market right now, just quickly up here. This is Dow Jones, almost all-time high, if it is all-time high up here. Nasdaq up here, definitely all-time high. S&P 500 all-time high. So we got a stock market all-time high, just, you know, booming towards the upside over here. And it's playing out very well so far. I mean, it is playing well so far. And the trend is your friend, and the, you know, Fat Lady haven't sung just yet. And this is just, you know, going towards the upside. There is no break in the trend just yet. I mean, we might have a little bit overextension and stuff like that, but it is just boosting towards the upside. Gold is a little bit down over here on the, from the top. Goes a little bit down. How much did this actually explode from this top up here? Only 50% on monthly time frame. Let's see 3-month time frame. It's almost, technically it is very high, but it's not all time high. 2007. Oil right now, I think oil is getting ready to do the move towards upside. I don't know what that means for inflation or anything like that, but I think oil is consolidating right now to do the move towards upside. And silver right now is doing this bearish mountains over here, which tend to break towards downside. But you know, we're still watching it. You're gonna see how this is gonna play out. There is no bearish divergence or anything like that. Just consolidating. Anyways, guys, 100k is in officially. There is no going back from this right now. We are officially above 100k. And whether we pull back or not, or what happen next, kind of depends. But the price is not showing weakness right now. It's kind of just flagging over here, just like XRP, just flagging. Right, it goes up here and it's just kind of, you know, shh. You're gonna, you know, bam. Shh. It's just kind of flagging slowly, and this is actually a very strong indication that it's gonna go higher eventually, right? So I believe that there is a very good chance to break this channel towards upside eventually. Now, how fast that's gonna happen, I don't know, but you know, and how long we're gonna flag for, you can just go, but you know, I think that, you know, flagging is gonna come, and flagging always comes eventually. So there is that. Looks good, guys, looks nice. Bitcoin is above 100k, Ethereum breaking major level of resistance. Altcoins are gonna do fine. Is there altcoin season just yet? I mean, altcoin season already started. People only say it's altcoin season when stuff, you know, everything pumps like 50%, you know, literally everything pumps like crazy. But we are not quite there just yet. But we are already in altcoin season. I mean, we've been in altcoin season for a long time. Right now, like literally any kind of coin you take on the weekly time frame, it's you know, it's booming towards upside over here, right? Literally any coin, like bar explode, and inch coin up here going towards upside. My lines are all towards upside, like literally towards upside. By the way, guys, when trading, it's easier to go long than short. Shorts are short-lived. And the thing about longs in the bull market, you make a long, it goes against you, there's a good chance it's gonna come back and go up again, right? Because bull market, right? On the other hand, if you enter a short position, enter at bad time, it goes against you, there's a good chance it's not coming back to save you. Did you look into runes? No. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Also, tonight we'll have a live trading session again, trading challenge. We got 255 bucks, so we're gonna see, you know, what we can do with that tonight, what we're gonna trade. And I'll see you tonight. Also, check out Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel. It's I mean, you can if you want. I mean, if you like money, join the Telegram channel. If you don't like the money, don't join the Telegram channel. That is that. Thanks for the update. Guys, I'll see you around. See ya. Bye-bye.